All right. Live from Scientology building in Denver, Colorado. The cult of Scientology. What's going on?
Got the squirrel squad.
I like that. Yeah. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Well, we're here. What are we doing? Protesting?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Peaceful protesting. Trying to inform others.
So they even do this shit on the weekends, huh?
So they're going to close here in an hour. So all of them are going to be heading out here around 6 o'clock. So that'll be interesting to see how many come out. And if they come out all at once or little by little.
Yeah, now that we're here, they'll probably come out little by little.
Or if they don't even come out, or they're like going to play like a standoff game, you know what I mean?
Oh, they could try that too. I mean, I guess they get paid overtime. I don't know.
So I think they would probably get paid on like commission on whatever courses they would sell. So I'd imagine. I can't imagine there's any like giving.
What's up, Lou?
How's it going,
My
man?
baby daddy.
You know, I've been mocking up my own reactive mind this whole time, and I'm not doing it anymore. I've been mocking up my
Matthew, welcome. Bernie, welcome.
and I'm not doing it anymore.
Just here at the Scientology building. Jay's here from Denver Scientology Audit, and Sweet Sun Slice is here as well. Yeah, $47 a week, Sally. What happened there?
So the clear cognition is something that you come to the realization of after spending maybe hundreds of
thousands.
Yeah, and it's the idea that you've been making up your own reactive mind this whole time and that you're not doing it anymore. So once you have this realization, you've been declared clear. And so with saying this in an auditing session or however, like I'm pretty sure it's in an auditing session, that's when you're declared clear.
Yeah.
Or that's like the steps to becoming declared clear. Some of the final steps. Hope you all are well today, guys.
Let's see, who else do we got in here? Matthew, what's up? Kevin Jones.
We got
Full support from Australia. First saw you on the video with Chatio. Kevin, thank you for watching that video. That was a pretty popular video. If you want to, I mean, you obviously saw the video, so thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. And on Mouse, welcome. And that's about it for right now. I'm sure other people will be coming on in. Hit the like button if you haven't already. This is a surprise stream. I just happened to be out and about. Thought I'd stop by and found a couple of protesters. So there you go. Somebody drop, Matthew, if you could drop Sweet Sun Slice's link, that'd be great. Scientology. Let me see your sign.
That is a fine. Dang.
Yeah, good.
So I like the Squirrel Squad motif going on.
Squirrel squad is here.
Yes.
Auditing for children.
I wanted to see your sign. Mick T, what's up? Brett, watching from the UK. So is Mick T. Leslie. Yeah. I'll wait till she comes back. I'll take a look at her sign. I'm gonna look at Scientology destroys families. Yeah, that's a good one. I like the child trafficking one. That gives people. That really gives people a good sense of what Scientology is. Yeah, thank you. So, Rosie, welcome. Nice to have you here. Wow, that car sounded... There's something underneath that person's car. That's why it sounds like that.
Yeah, I mean,
She should really stop and get out and get that. There's something underneath her car. It's dragging something. Holy shit. If you knew Scientology was abusing children, would you try to stop them? Yeah. What's up, Canada? Nice to have you here. We're just at a live protest here in Denver, Colorado at the Cult of Scientology building. So I'm just keeping an eye on things, make sure everything stays peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Stays peaceful, I should say. Nick the Ice Pick, thank you for subbing. Yeah, let's get her to 100. I'm sure we could do that. What is she at now, Matthew? What is Sweet Sun Slice at? Because that's what this is going to amount to, me trying to get Sun Slice some extra subs, get her up to 100 so she has a good base. I don't like when people do things on their own out here. It's quite dangerous, and I don't recommend it, especially with these crazy people that work for Scientology. You've seen what happens in Chicago and LA. It gets pretty wild. So if you guys don't know what I'm referring to, just go watch those videos. And the ones in Chicago today were pretty crazy, and I don't understand the whole setup down there. They got permits for closing down the street, but you can't shut down a sidewalk, but they did. Really strange nonsense coming out of Chicago today and yesterday, but especially today. But yeah. Dabin, what's up, man? Leslie Mack, I don't know if I said hi to you. Welcome. Tim Perrigan, what's up? Nice to have you in here. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get some more likes on the stream. Get more people in here. But, Proud SP, human traffickers. That's what the sign says. Scientology sucks. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Squirrel Squad in the house. I'm just gonna sing dirty song lyrics during this live. Go for it, Rosie. Why not? I mean, everybody could use a little levity, you know. So,
I'm gonna try to tell.
Are you guys curious? Are you guys curious? Come in and start watching. All you got to do is be brainwashed. Just watch their videos over and over and over again. Don't think for yourself. Listen to their videos, guys and gals.
And then apparently, like an inside joke for them is.
Where's Shelly? That's exactly a question to ask. I'm of the belief that Shelly Miscavige is alive, Lou. Just based on what I read, and I'm no expert by any stretch, but I am in the belief that she's still alive and she's just hiding out. I mean, I've talked to good friends about this. I've talked to Ellie about this also. Speaking of good friends, but it's seriously, it's this is an issue when you have people that are so fervent and have a fervor for this cult-like behavior. Not much good comes about, right? So it's just, there's that same car again. The same car. What the lady? Get out of your car and take that thing. Wow. She came around again, the same car. Ay, man, that's so weird to me. But anyways, talking about this Scientology nonsense, right? It's a lot of weird stuff with it. I mean, the Lisa McPherson stuff. If you guys haven't subbed, Laura FM has a lot of info on escaping that cult. She was from birth. I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, guys. Like you just don't want to get involved with shit like this. You know, if you're listening and you're on the fence, you're thinking. I'm just looking around the corner here, make sure there's no staged nonsense. We're good. But don't do it. It's a means to financial ruin. It's a means to familial ruin. It's a means to eradicate your bloodline. Like the women are basically coerced into, you know, maybe having an unwanted abortion. Maybe they want the kid, but the church forces them to think otherwise. If not, they're excommunicated. What is that? That's really weird. It looks like a firework. I don't know. That's really weird. But yeah, this cult here does way more harm than good to people, right? When their coffers are billions strong, I mean, I've seen varying reports of different numbers on how much their coffers hold. It's crazy how much money this church has. This cult.
Was it me? It was me. David was
Ellie, welcome. Potty Wetter, what's up? Nice to have you in here. Blue Unicorn. Psychological Ruin. Yes, Tim Paragon. Welcome. DF Lawless. D Flawless. Shelly is in Northern Cal, a remote town named Valeria. Yeah.
Who's connected to third SP?
I am working like
Wow, she's up to 106. Right on. Good job, guys. Thanks, Canada. Appreciate you telling me that. You know, if you guys haven't subbed to Sweet Sun Slice, go ahead. The more people that she has on her side, you know, the more witnesses that she has in her chat, the less likely anything is going to happen to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like my channel. You guys are over 5,000 strong now. Jay's, I believe, is over 5 now, or close to it. You know, strength in numbers. That's how to handle things. Strength in numbers. You know, you really never want to go almost anywhere by yourself unless you're big time, I guess you would consider professional, or at least have a lot of experience, right? Which I do. Jay's slowly gaining experience. Sweet Sun Slice, very new. So that's why it's really important to sub to her channel. And, you know how things go. 1000% brainwashing. Jenny loves cats. Welcome, Cassie. Is Cindy back out there? No. Sweet Sun Slice back out there. I don't know. Is that her name? I don't know. If I miss anybody, Joko, welcome. Nice to have you here. We're I'm just doing an impromptu protest with these this guy and gal out here, Jay from Denver Scientology Audit and Sweet Sun Slice over there.
I'm from Michigan, and I lived in Florida, so I had a lot of Canadian friends. So I love it. I love their accent.
Just kind of listening to Jay and Sweet Sun Slice. For those that are joining who want to know on the map where this Scientology building, it's on Blake Street. If you look, probably about 2 or 3 blocks east of Coors Field, on the the south side of the street, you will see the Church of Scientology. So if you want to go to Google Maps, you can see an aerial view of where we are. And you know, the building is a pretty huge building. You know, it extends about a quarter of the block, at least. Yeah, about a quarter of the block long. In between Park Avenue and I forget this other street over here. I have to go down there. I'm going to go down there and tell you guys what that street is, because I'm curious myself. But it's nestled on the southeast corner of Park Avenue and I'm sorry, Blake Street and 24th. So there you go. It's in between Park Avenue and 24th on Blake. Oh, there we go. So there we go. Sorry, my went out for just a little bit. Somebody was trying to call me. Forgot to put it on. Oh, we might have something, guys. We might have something. Let me go around the corner. See, I just heard a siren. So let me see if anything is going on here. Just want to make sure that that wasn't meant to be here. Yeah, we're in Denver, Colorado. I just looked around the corner here. There's nothing there. Usually they stage over here if the police plan on coming. But hopefully Church of Scientology got their hand slapped a little bit. And figuratively, not physically, obviously. But hopefully they know now that the word's out and calling the police is going to be pretty much fruitless. Hopefully that's the message that they got. With me here, there's at least one experienced person that deals with police. Jay's getting there. And Sweet Sun Slice, I don't know her experience with police, but it can be pretty daunting. So it's always nice to have somebody that, you know. Okay, Bernie, is it anything major? Let me know in chat. Is it anything major, or is it just like, let's go to dinner?
So if anybody has any intel out there, even right after full, I know.
Yes.
So
Ronald, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Yeah, it's Denver. Mick T, nice to have you. Jonathan Mazzilli, what's up? Nice to have you here. Squirrel Scott, welcome. Do they own that building? That's a good question. I believe so. I'm almost certain of it. But I'll see if I can't find any more information on that for you. You know, I haven't delved in. Jay, do you know if they own this building?
If they own the building?
Yes. Do you know if they own the building?
Yes, they bought the building.
They did buy the building.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was in like 08 or something.
08. Okay, because I knew. No, actually, I think 2012 is when they came, but they might have bought it a year before that, or something like that. But yeah.
I remember somebody saying on Jay's chat that
Yeah.
their family used to own this building before
Okay.
they bought it.
Got you. All right. Oh yeah, I did see somebody in chat say something like that. It was like an old, heater factory or something like that. Yeah.
No, it's still on there somewhere. I'll go find it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Let's go down and look at that. Harry, welcome. Okay, Bernie. Give me a few minutes here. I just want to make sure these guys are okay, because I know the second I leave is when, you know, the cops will be called. And
Order over here that was like a heating company. I forgot about it. I forgot the name.
yeah, it's called something. I hold on.
American Radiator.
Yeah, there it is. American Radiator Company. Yeah, I knew. Like, it was heaters or something. I couldn't remember.
I don't have the I should have it though. I should figure out how much the purchase is for and when they bought it, if they own it. I'm sure they do own it because that's just how they operate. They're kind of always buying properties. So.
Okay,
The
okay.
merch is gonna be like Freedom Tea. We're gonna be doing like a limited run at some point. And I've been working on
Or it closes in a half an hour. Michael Andreas,
hi, Bernie,
welcome.
if you're watching.
She is watching.
Yeah, hi, Bernie. My mom almost named me
isn't her
Bernadette,
outfit?
but then she named me Tracy, so they
Oh,
would
I
have
got you.
nicknamed me Bernie. So
They named you Bernie?
They
See-
would have, but my nickname now is, she's like, she won't have a nickname if her name's Tracy, so everybody calls me Trey.
Trey. Okay. There you go.
All my family friends.
Everybody has those nicknames, you know,
Yeah.
that their family gives them or somebody gives them. It's a funny story how Bernie got hers, but I'll have to tell you later.
It's another one besides Bernie, or is it Bernie?
No, it's her name's not Bernie, but,
Okay, got
but
it.
that's her nickname.
Okay.
She is definitely watching Keeper. I'm gonna be watching chat now, Keeper, just to let you know. I was like paying attention to what was here, but what was going on here, but now I gotta pay attention to Keeper. How funny. Well, we definitely got you above 100 subs.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh
you.
my gosh, thank you so
Yeah.
much, everybody. I really appreciate it.
She says thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. The more people you have in your chat, the better.
Okay.
The more people.
I'm just going to keep trying to do videos, even maybe do some bio videos if it helps. Let people know why I'm so passionate about
No, that's
this.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. So, if you're just joining, we're doing a little mini protest here in front of the Scientology building, and the reason that the protests are going on is because of the child trafficking that goes on with the cult of Scientology, the elderly abuse, the supporting of nefarious characters like Danny Masterson, who drugged a bunch of chicks at a bar, and
Got that bell ring going. Thank you.
so it's just a shitty organization, a shitty cult.
We
Yeah.
got our school costume on.
So there's a lot of that going on here.
Good.
Have a good night. Thank you.
I just joined. What's going on? Just a protest. That's all. Scientology sucks. Just anti-Scientology. There's a lot of nefarious things going on. I don't know if they do it anymore. They say they don't, but I mean, there's no verifying it, you know. But they have kids basically interrogating. That's what I call it. People when they first come in, and these are adult males a lot of times. So you'll have a female auditor, right? They call them audits, or I forget what their term is. I think it's audits. How ironic. But they basically, or they survey you. They make you fill out surveys and, you know, ask you questions and all this. And you know, you'll have a underage female girl asking a question of men, you know, that are above 18, maybe 30s, 40s, you know, what, you know, do you masturbate? How often? You know, all these invasive questions so you can be cleared of any, I guess, wrongdoing. They don't call it sins in Scientology, but that's what it basically amounts to, what they consider sinful activity. I mean, very invasive questions, right? And it's very inappropriate to have, you know, younger people asking those questions. I mean, it's just odd, you know. Exactly, Ronald. Yeah, I'm not filling out any surveys, Keeper. My thetans are as big as a biscuit and smells no worse. Right on. So there you go. I mean, that's the whole kit and caboodle right there, you know. Just trying to make people aware. I love Jay's approach to asking these questions, because he doesn't come from, I'm going to yell at everybody that goes in approach. He basically asks them, like thoughtful questions, that make you think about things. Like, if you knew Scientology was a cult, would you still be in the church? How many other books than L. Ron Hubbard have you read in the library? These questions that need to be asked, and just to get people thinking. Maybe one or two of these people can just think about it and get out of this hideous cult. It's like, it reminds me of something straight out of Dungeons and Dragons, like this evil, nefarious cult that snatches up, people in the middle of the night and either changes them, or kills them, or it's just creepy. This cult is creepy, and the amount of money they have makes them very, very powerful. They're able to pay off politicians. They're able to pay off police officers. They're able to pay off, security companies, all kinds of things. They're able to, like in the case of Chicago, which was going on this weekend, they're able to secure permits that allowed them to shut down whole city blocks, even though the permit specifically is saying that the sidewalks are, the public needs to be able to use those sidewalks. They have a lot of influence, and that's a huge issue. So I think the goal of this movement is, and it should be the goal, is to get rid of tax-exempt status, because the tax-exempt status allows them to just hoard massive amounts of money and move money here and there, and without any type of penalty, any type of tax, anything of that nature. So yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Yeah, no taxes. That's right. Conspiracy. Nice to have you in here, Conspiracy Music. I really appreciate you being in. Yeah, Squirrel Squad for sure. Revenue tax, remove tax exempt status. Yeah, Gregory, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Exactly, Squirrel. If you get rid of that tax exempt status for this cult, then things might change a little bit. But until then, they're going to continue to do the same things that they do over and over. Traffic children. Once you're in this cult, let's say there's a couple that manages to have a baby within this cult. That person grows up not, being able to think for themselves and choose what's best for them. They're just in the cult, even though the tactics are a little more weird now. Like they don't know what to do with the children, and children are expensive. So the cult is having a hard time deciding what they want to do with children. They either want you to abort it, or they want you to, leave. And that's something that's, not cool either way, just not cool. So we are here. I don't think we're going to be here too much longer, everybody. But you never know. It is getting a little dark. It's getting a little chilly. I don't think the weather's too bad, but I do have my jacket on. Just trying to narrate the scene for you guys. I'm just watching Jay, making sure that Jay's been detained twice both for bullshit calls. The first one, they thought that he had a gun on him or some type of weapon. I can't wait to get that dispatch call. That's going to be interesting. And then the second time, because they thought that's, I think the second time they thought somebody was, no, that was when I was there, that when the cops were called, is because somebody called in that we were shooting at the building, which is nothing could be further from the truth. And then the other time when Jay got detained, not arrested, sorry, there was a supposed call-in for a stabbing around the corner here, and a police officer came through this lot here, and he grilled Jay, or he was, Jay was asking, because someone in chat said that there had been a call about a stabbing. So I still don't know what that call was. I'm not entirely sure it was a stabbing, but that's the word that chat got, which I don't know how chat got it, but Jay just happened to mention it. Am I safe? You know, I heard there was, you know, a stabbing in the area, and that's what got him in cuffs the second time. As soon as those cops patted him down and found out that there was no knife or weapon of any sort, that should have been the end of that call. But instead, he was put in the back of a police car. You know, and I saw the marks on his wrist. The right wrist, Jay's right wrist, was a little red and, you know, puffed out a little bit. The other wrist not so bad. And he you know, Jay was saying that the one on the right was a little too tight. So yeah, they kept him in cuffs way too long, Squirrel. No doubt. And I wasn't happy about it. Trust me, I was not happy. I did get here right after they left, but I wasn't happy about that. But that's what it takes, is people to have people's back. It's probably never a good idea to go anywhere by yourself if you're going to protest, or, you know, you want somebody with a record of what's going on, you know. And that's, I mean, I'm here to help out with this cause, but I'm also here because, I mean, twice or three times the cops have been called on Jay, and I was here for one of them. And just totally ridiculousness, guys. You guys saw the videos. I don't even think I need to say. And if you haven't seen the videos, make sure you check them out, because they're, you know, they're fairly harrowing at times. They may be informative. You can learn a thing or two sometimes from the videos. You can learn a lot from a lot of people's videos. What to do. Hopefully, in my case, that's the majority of the time, and what not to do. I've seen plenty of videos where I've just cringed because I can't stand a specific type of behaviors and, you know, things of that nature. But and sometimes people tell me that's what irritates them about my videos, and sometimes I get a little overzealous. But you know, sometimes the heat of the moment calls for a little bit of language here and there. I'm you know, you curb it as much as you can, but sometimes in the English language, it's the only way that you can express your frustration, you know, for certain instances. You're not good with Vest Keeper? Okay. Diana Johnson, welcome. Nice to have you here. If you're just joining, we're just at the Cult of Scientology building, downtown Denver, a couple blocks east of Coors on Blake Street, between Park Avenue and, oh shit, what was that other street? Park Avenue and 24th. That's what it was. Park Avenue and 24th, if you're looking on a map. But not a lot of people have gone in and out of the building. Jay seems to think that they're trying to wait us out, or he doesn't know if they're going to all go out at once, or they're going to trickle out, or whatever. But I would hope they would trickle out. At least that's, you know, saying a little something, that you have a mind of your own. You can go when you want, but you know, it is what it is. They usually have that door open on the side too. So I am with Jay. Bippy Longstocking, welcome. It does not belong here. It doesn't belong anywhere, to be honest. I would be a happy guy if they just totally was eradicated from the planet, to be honest with you.
Yes, this is Sweet Sunslice. She's been out protesting with us for a while, so.
Trickling out is not comfortable.
Yes, that'd be cool.
And there's Jay's sign. Scientology destroys families. I like his other one. I think it's on the other side. It says Scientology traffics children. That really gets people thinking. You know, that type of sign. If you're driving by, and you're like, wow, what are they talking about? And they like research it when they go home, like on the computer. Scientology and human trafficking, or child trafficking. That's, you know, you can find all the information that you want. It's good. You know, knowledge is power, for sure. Like my friend in LA, knowledge is power. Good Citizen Media, welcome. nice to have you guys here. I really do appreciate the love and support.
It's my dream come true.
You know, the channel's gaining traction, and I appreciate each new sub that comes aboard, and I appreciate everyone that has come before those. I never lose sight of that. I mean, I always tell the story. I like to tell it quite often because it keeps me humble. I had another channel, or I still have another channel. It's called RP Grinders. It's a YouTube channel about dorky video games, and I've been doing it for a very long time. So I've been on YouTube a very long time. But you know, when I first started this channel, my idea was 50 subs, right? 50 subs was my goal, and you guys have just blown me away with your love and support of the channel and your subscriptions. And I always say, not only do I want to earn your subscription, I want to keep your subscription. So I'm just, you know, very humble and thankful for all of you guys and gals. Enough with the schmoozing. We're here in front of the Scientology building. Just making sure that nothing is going to happen to either Jay or Sweet Sunslice, because, you know, they don't have backup, or they don't have somebody that, you know, really knows how to deal with the police. I'm really happy with the way Jay handled things. He's, you know, did a really, really good job, and he couldn't have handled it much better. Did a great job. Great job. And obviously he's not in jail, which is awesome. And, you know, King Charles, what's up? Oh, Clash with Bao raid. Awesome. Thanks, Bao. So far, no real action. But we do have a lot of support and people that coming by honking. Apparently it's going to be closing here real soon, so there you go. Laura FM, what's up? Nice to have you in chat, Laura. Really appreciate the support. So proud of you here. So much respect, and love your way. Thank you, Laura. Laura FM is she's awesome. She's great. If you guys want to learn more about Laura's plight and journey, make sure you check out her channel, Laura FM. She's a great singer as well. I like a lot of your stuff, Laura. It's really, really great. I think what you're doing over there is fantastic in LA. And your streams are pretty fire every time. Especially when you go in front of La Poubelle, man. That's interesting story in itself. For those who don't know, that's where Danny Masterson would roofie his victims and take them to a hotel around the corner, and you know, man, so hard to even talk about, but that's where he would rape these women, and that's why he's in jail. He's a piece of shit, but the Scientology cult still supports his efforts. They sell his wine, and he's still profiting even though he's in prison. That's the long and short of it. T-Snow, welcome. No snow, Keeper, even though March is the snowiest month in Denver. That's a little known fact. March is the snowiest month in Denver typically. But then after March, it really tapers off into a very lovely short springtime on into summer. And it's Denver's weather is just phenomenal most of the year. Like probably at least 7 months of the year, 8 months of the year, the weather is just spectacular. There's that 3-month period where you have a little bit of snow and a little bit of cooler temperatures. As long as the sun's out, it's really nice here in Denver. Even if the temperatures are on the frigid side, but like it could be 30 degrees out here, or even lower, and if the sun is shining on you, you don't really feel that cold. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's because we're a little higher to the sun, you know, Mile High City and all. But oh, that sounded ugly. But really nice spot. Police, on the other hand, different story here in Denver, just like they are in the rest of the country. But Denver metro area, you have Aurora, which has one of the worst police departments. Denver's up there as well. I know LA has their own issues with the sheriff's department, the LAPD. Chicago's pretty bad. New York's pretty bad. Mesa, Arizona seems to be in the top 5 consistently of worst police departments. I would put Aurora in that top 5 as well. You know, stuff like that. Ooh, do I need a squirrel suit? I don't know about that, Matthew. Yeah, no, I am not wearing the squirrel outfit like Sweet Sun Slices here. But I do think it's awesome and really cute. Maybe I could get Bernie one of those squirrel suits. Bernie wouldn't mind. Bernie has a wicked pajama set. It's like a onesie like that, but it's like a skeleton. Looks like a skeleton. It's really cool. And then even the hood, like if you put the hood over her head, it's got the skull and everything. It's like really, really cool. It's a cool ass PJ set. Go as a mustachioed and start shenanigans. I think that would rile the mustachio. I don't want to do that, McT. Mustachioed is somebody I do not. He's not one to trifle with. I tried, McT. I tried trifling with Mustachio. It didn't work out well for me. It doesn't work out well for almost anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Love this sign though. DOA does a squirrel onesie. I did see that. DOA did do a squirrel onesie. It's pretty awesome. I have seen that. That's what Sweet Sun Slice is wearing right now. She's wearing a squirrel outfit. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. I think it's great. Probably really warm too, which it's starting to get a little chilly here.
It is, right? The breeze is crazy.
Yeah, that breeze is starting to come in. It's like a little colder.
I'm hoping to catch them coming out here in the next few minutes, but once I see this parking lot pretty much emptied out, I'm
yeah,
it's going to be a good time to wrap up.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, even though we got strength in numbers, it's...
yeah, they're going to be closing at 6, so there's only so much we're going to be able to do out here at a certain point.
Yeah.
I wonder if this guy's coming in or not. Let's see.
Hey, what's up, Bao? Nice to have you in chat if you're here. Anybody from Bao's chat, what's up? Nice to have you guys and gals. Your tax dollars support this cult. I love that. That's a great sign. I mean, because that cuts to the heart of the matter right there.
Hey there, Mr. Clean. How's it going, man?
Mr.
You know, I've been making up my own reactive mind this whole time, and I'm
Hey,
not
Rachel,
doing
what's
it
up?
anymore.
Fab Daddy, what's up?
Where are all your public, man? Do you understand that Scientology destroys families through the practice of disconnection? Do you understand how many second gens are protesting against what they were raised in forcibly without having a choice in? Children are not adults. They are not adults in small bodies. They are children, and they cannot consent. Wake up, man, and realize what you're supporting.
Fab Dizzle in the house. King Charles.
And they believe that children are adults in small bodies. It's crazy.
That's just really stupid thinking.
It's sick. It's sick thinking.
Where in the teachings of L. Ron Hubbard is that? It's got to be in one of his stupid books.
He probably wrote that right when he was on his psych meds in the desert. And
Yeah.
Like on
No
the
doubt.
way out. There's something crazy.
I'm going down here. I want to keep a closer look over here.
Absolutely.
Guten Tag, what's up? Nice to have you here. It's getting rather chilly out here, to be honest with y'all.
Has anyone told you any out of tech in the org delivery?
JAFO.
Children cannot consent.
Children cannot
should
consent.
not
Biscuits
go
and gravy,
through
welcome.
auditing. Children should not go through purification. Hello.
So I was quite surprised earlier, the whole getting out of your car with
Oh,
the
hi.
teddy bear.
Yeah.
So what do
I'm
you
a
guys-
squirrel. I'm part of the squirrel squad, and we fight against the abuses of Scientology.
It's kind of bizarre either way.
I mean, if you want to think that, but I want to be the voice for all the children who can't consent and who are being abused by purification rundown and auditing adults about sexual content.
Well, Scientology was based off of a bet
A bet?
by L. Ron Hubbard. I mean, early on. Could he create a religion? And he did. And it makes money. So they're going to maintain it.
Yeah, but,
I don't
well,
think for much
I
longer,
think-
though.
yeah.
They need to lose their tax-exempt status.
yeah,
They're daft.
yeah.
Yeah, the leader is being charged with human trafficking right now, so
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
So
a
that's
good thing.
bringing awareness to this kind of stuff is the point, you know.
Yeah.
So,
It's United States. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
but, I mean, you're okay with human trafficking and child trafficking and stuff like
No,
that?
But it's still U.S. and still weird shit goes on.
Yeah, well, weird shit shouldn't go on, and when
Yeah.
we know about it, that's when people have to speak up about it.
Yeah.
So,
True.
you know, that's why we have the First
Big
Amendment in
things,
this
things
country.
one step at a time.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, one step at a time.
Right.
As I'm stepping away.
This guy's weird, man. This guy. Did you guys hear that exchange? Okay. This guy is like an antagonist. I feel the energy in this guy. He just wants you to get all pissed off and, you know, kind of distract from the main goal of bringing awareness to the, you know, I understand, like, if you don't agree with that, if you think, oh, well, just leave these people alone, it's just a religion, like, and this guy's excuse, there's a lot of weird shit going on in the United States. Well, yeah, well, let's, you know, if you know there's weird shit going on, I mean, what are you doing to raise awareness about that weird shit? That was a horse shit fucking thing for that guy to say, man. That's ridiculous. He's probably an OSA, yeah. I mean, Jay,
One's Mr. Clean and there's like
let me see. Yeah. I got that feeling. I'm like, he was just trying to elicit a response, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's just, what a weird thing to say. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff in response to human trafficking that goes on in this cult. This guy decided to say, well, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. So you're basically, it's a fallacy. Blue, you could probably help me with this, but it's like when you throw up a bunch of stuff in somebody's face and you're trying to distract from the specifics that you're trying to talk about. I forget that fallacy, but that's what they do. They try to confuse. Like if you're having a debate with somebody, they'll be like, well, what about the price of onions in China right now? You know, it's like, okay, what does that have to do with our economy?
Yeah.
Well, blah, you know, and it's just mealy-mouthed nonsense. I mean, I saw that from the get-go. I'm like, so you're okay with what's going on in there? No, I am not okay. I'm just saying there's a lot of weird stuff going in the United States, and you guys really should concentrate not on this. It's like, come on, dude. Get out of here.
I think a lot of it has to do with they feel
Nauseam.
inadequate because
Nauseam.
they can't get out here and fight the cause.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, you shouldn't do it either because I'm too lazy to do it. It's
Yeah,
like,
well,
okay.
I mean, I guess that's the lazy fallacy, Blue, like not wanting to do the hard work to bring awareness to a situation that's just almost out of control, you know, and it could get really out of control, you know, and it just ad nauseum, yeah. We are changed, No Mercy says. What's up, No Mercy Sheep? Yeah, Tim, I agree. It's not exactly what he was saying, but he was distracting. He was trying to distract from the issue at hand. You know, we can't solve the entire world's problems in one protest. You know, you have to stay focused in what you say and what you support, right? So these type of things, man, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculousness. That was almost worse than almost anything a Scientologist could have told me. You know, I'm guessing he was in the church at some point. You know. Stop hitting on the squirrel. I'm not hitting on the squirrel, man. Misdirection is called the fallacy of red herring. Yeah, red herrings. But there's something different, Blue. Like when you're in a debate with somebody, when you're in a debate, right, Blue, and let's say you're talking about politics and you're explaining why the Democrats are right and the Republicans are not, right? So then, you know, your opponent brings up a bunch of celebrities that are pieces of shit that are Democrats, right? Has nothing to do with what the debate is about, whether or not being a Democrat or Republican is better. It has to do with more sensationalistic things that have nothing to do with what your argument is, your specific argument. And people do that shit all the time. And it's like, it's exhausting to bat down every single, you know, nonsense fucking talking point. Isms. Yeah, what about isms? That's yeah. What about this? I've heard that ad nauseum in these well, what about that person? I mean, what about this person? No, let's take each individual thing individual. Let's just talk about this, right? Right here and now. Let's just talk about this. Stay on task. Stay with your thoughts. And here is Sweet Sunshine.
Do you know of anyone who expressed a disagreement
Yeah.
with the IES?
No, I know red herrings, Blue, for sure. So,
It's too loud
you're
for
right.
you?
No, it's great. Keep on. I'm listening. We're listening to your questions. More squirrel. More squirrel, please. There you go. There's the squirrel. All right. But yeah, they are red herrings. Straw man. There you go, T-Snow. That's what I was looking for. Straw
Do
man
you
arguments.
know of anyone who's experienced a disagreement with IAS? Do you know of anyone connected to a declared SP like me?
Wow. Yeah, that too. Yeah. I love Blue Unicorn because he knows all the fallacies by heart. Blue Unicorn, you're an awesome human being, dude. And we need to get together, whether up there in your neck of the woods or down here in Denver again, man, just to shoot the shit and talk about stuff. Because I love having conversations with you, my man. It's always really cool. A lot of cool artistic...
That's true.
a lot of artistic... possibilities with Blue Unicorn and I, man. We're kind of artistic people at heart, I guess. But more so Blue. He's a great guitarist and singer. Just a really cool dude all around too, and a really nice guy.
Told you the tech doesn't work for them? Do you know of Scientologists who exhibit obvious signs
Sean
of
Barty, there you go.
PTSness? Is that a word?
Yeah, I guess. Find that squirrel an acorn. Yeah. By the way, don't judge MLH for 2D flowing the squirrel. Everyone's got their thing, man. No.
Do you know of Scientologists who are not participating?
I love it.
Like absent from the force?
Hey, Rhodey.
Maybe they're in the RPF.
Never heard such lies. Yeah, right.
I'm afraid they have the RPF down there in the basement. I want to go yell in the windows and be like, "Are you okay in there?"
I know. You know what? You never know
Yeah.
is the answer, because I mean, it's super secretive, right? But I'm guessing that's not the case, because
I would hope not.
I'm sure somebody by now would have done something about it. But that doesn't mean that they don't have sites around Denver, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
for that type of shit. So
I think there may be people coming out the back.
Oh,
I'm gonna
let's go.
sneak back there. Where do y'all do your hot tub time machine? In your hot tub?
No.
Or is it just like a name? Or is
It's
it
just
a
a name.
bar? Okay.
It's just a
I was
name.
like, trying to
yeah,
figure it out.
that's Tuesday night. She's referring to Bernie's hot tub. It's a fun time on Tuesdays, taking a song and butchering it with adult lyrics. So if you're an adult, feel free to stop on by Bernie's channel, 9 Eastern, Tuesdays. So shameless plug there for you, Bernie. Shameless plugs.
They're trying to hold out on us.
Oh, they can hold out. That's
All
cool.
right, thumbs up.
I think I got plenty of.
It's a cult.
Jen, nice to have you here.
Back it up. It's a cult.
Human trafficking.
Well, let me bring the sign back up.
Your tax dollar. That's a great sign.
I know,
Your
'cause-
tax dollar supports this cult, because that also makes people think that aren't involved. Like,
You
really?
Are.
Like,
You really are involved if you don't
yeah,
think you are.
yeah,
Every time you pay your taxes.
yep.
And
Jay, one day we're gonna have to have a panel specifically about that,
Yeah.
talking about that.
that'd be cool. I'd be down.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine.
Oh,
My pictures of people are coming. You see what I did?
oh, that's cool.
So
I'm gonna start calling them up and it's so
here's this. With the public Scientologists, they're getting double dipped because they're paying taxes and they have to pay for course
Right.
and auditing.
Right.
So the City Work members, maybe not so much. They feel that exemption probably. But the publics, they would have to, it's a double dip situation
Right.
in my opinion.
Right. Well, and not only that, you have situations like what happened in Chicago today and yesterday, where they're closing down an entire block essentially, with no access to go through. What if I was a person in a wheelchair that just wanted to enjoy my day? I took the same route every day,
Yep.
and then now all of a sudden,
And
that's
literally what was happening. There was a lady in a cane and she
Yeah.
had to go all the way around.
no, that's
crazy.
ridiculous. And
what happened in Chicago today was outrageous.
It was
They're
outrageous.
on A, B through Z.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
there was just so many things that went wrong in Chicago. Not on
Yeah.
the protester side, like just the way that the event was set up, the way that the security conducted themselves, the way that the police were enforcing policy.
yeah.
It was. Here we go.
Oh, here we go, guys.
If Scientology is expanding, why is your org empty? Have you thought about that? Here, look, I'm gonna save y'all some money. I've been mocking up my own reactive mind and I'm not doing it anymore. In your next auditing session, just go ahead and mention that. You'll be declared clear.
Yeah,
Bada bing,
exactly,
bada
Sean
boom.
Bartley.
Also, how much money did you have to give today? Think about how much money did you have to give today?
I thought the squirrel was gonna tackle him.
Where's y'all's ideal
That's
work?
funny,
Is
Tim.
it because y'all haven't given enough money? Or is it because Miscavige doesn't care?
South Bama, welcome. Nice to have you
Hey
here.
there, guys. I've been mocking up my own reactive mind and I'm not doing it anymore. Have you ever heard something like that? It's going to cost you a lot of money to come to that realization.
There's
Where's your ideal org at, man? Where's your public? If it exists, if
I think that's the guy, if I'm not
Scientology is
mistaken,
expanding,
in
why
that
is it
red
empty?
truck that was basically giving Jay a hard time.
Children should not go through purification. Children should not experience auditing.
Children are not adults in small bodies. They are children and cannot consent. Do not smile like you are some folk can't understand a simple concept. You're showing your intelligence.
You know what you're doing is wrong. Human trafficking.
So these are people that are leaving here.
Don't
the
do
cult
it.
here.
It's a cult. Human trafficking. Una secta.
It looks like she was headed right for me. Yeah, I know, right?
Back.
Oh. So I think think it ended here. A nice little end here. I think telling these people that work here, they're recruiters. Let's be honest. I mean, it's all about recruitment, right? That's it. Recruitment, 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 and you know, the less people in this cult, the better. By the way, that South Park that showed what Scientologists believe is actually true. They do actually believe that. Yeah, that's an interesting thing that you bring up there, Blue, because that's absolutely correct. They believe that an alien named Xenu, the supreme ruler or whatever the fuck they call him, basically took a bunch of evil people or aliens, whatever, races, all the bad ones, and took them to Earth, put them in volcanoes, and dropped a bunch of nukes on them. And then what was left, the spirits, the
Thetans.
Yeah, the Thetans, basically ghost, right? Ended up in human bodies. So that's the whole point is try to clear yourself, right? Declare yourself clear, and that costs thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. If you don't got a lot of money, you ain't got much hope in this cult.
Belinda. Susan. Bruno. Enrique. Miguel. Susan. Patricia. Bruno. Enrique. Miguel. Yay.
That one had to have an escort, so that one must mean more to them, but that one had an escort. Jay's giving it to him on the other side.
Are you Dave? Or Enrique or Miguel?
Wow. Okay. I know, I saw that. That's really cool. So, if you're just joining, sorry guys, my back is really hurting. Earlier today, my back gave out on me. Like, I was like hunched over. I'm like, what the hell? Simply for walking. So, I'm a little slower today than normal. Should be all right. But, I'm just keeping an eye.
I'm getting in trouble.
For what?
They're complaining about my microphone.
They can complain all they want. It's not.
Is it disturbing their home or
No,
doesn't matter?
I don't think they're complaining. If they do, they can get over it. It's not even 9:00. Like, really?
Okay, I'm going back to the front door.
Alrighty. Happy ending, Harry Nuts. Yeah. So yeah, we're the humans on the planet are they have thetans in them. I mean, I've heard of things in human, but thetan was never really one of them. Here's the signs again, just to kind of put a capper on things. I think we're going to be leaving here really soon. Scientology destroys families. Your tax dollars support this cult. Yeah. I'm shocked there's not more people there in support of your actions against the ridiculous cult. Good on you for standing tall, Sean says. Yeah, I mean, look, it's only going to grow, Sean. So don't worry. I mean, there's a lot of support in Denver. It's just people have different schedules. There's nothing really super organized, at all, to be honest with you. It's whatever anybody can do on any given day to bring awareness to this cult is the whole shebang, right? There's a lot to learn. A lot to learn on my end. A lot to learn both communities could learn a lot, you know. So, what's this? John DeNicola, welcome.
Honestly, there's an ocean lifestyle out here with freedom.
John Eagle, welcome.
Out here with freedom.
I totally dig the squirrel. Yeah, I dig the squirrel too. She's awesome. That's Sweet Sun Slice. For anybody who's not subbed to Sweet Sun Slice, make sure you're subbed.
I've been locking up my own reactive mining on that.
I'm paying attention to two people here, guys. I don't want to have anything to happen to either one. It's getting kind of dark, and you know, it's strength in numbers and different things. So, but this dude just got in his car straight out of that building. You wrapping up, Jay?
Let me see. I got a few more that I'm probably going to be staying here for, but if you're heading out, man, feel free.
No, I'm gonna stay for a little bit too, because I kind of don't like the vibe.
No, we're all good, man.
Okay.
I don't think we've crossed any barriers that we shouldn't be. So
No,
we're definitely
I know. I just don't trust almost
no,
anything.
What we've seen, I could understand why you feel that way.
Well,
I'm done with the thing for
Okay.
now. It's getting dark and
yeah.
I don't want to aggravate those residents anymore.
Um,
I got good use out of it.
Yes,
today.
no, that was awesome.
Chili head and legs. I have no idea what that comment was about. Yeah.
Oh no, I was saying this vehicle right here is a public,
Oh, okay.
and we got Mr. Clean
Yeah.
for sure, and another staff member. I'd like to see this public come out though, because at the very least that'd be nice if we kind of have like one more. That and I got out of bed and took, you know, we've only been going for about an hour, so see what we got going more.
Oh, come on, Blue Unicorn. You know you want to cover that band songs. I mean that's what it is. It's you're saying that. It's like one of those things where it's projection, Blue Unicorn, projection. you know you want to sing those songs, Blue. I think that's what it is, right? All right, there's some guys over here. I'm just gonna keep an eye on this. Damn venues packed full of Scientology people. Ugh. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we've been trying to dial in our questions.
Yeah. There's people just walking by, but I don't think I trust anybody. Especially after that dude just weirdly wanted to inject himself into the situation. I'm glad I got him on camera.
We're probably gonna be heading out here in the next like 20 minutes or so. Or if less.
Hey Jay, can you mute for just a second, dude?
Yeah, 1
Hold on, guys.
second.
Hold on. I gotta figure out the mute on mine. Hold on. There we go.
Okay.
All right, guys and gals, we're gonna take off here. There's a lot to say about this and why I'm doing what I'm doing here, what Jay is doing, what Sweet Sun Slice is doing, and there's a lot of other people in the Denver metro area. Just I feel like it's getting a little too dark here, and it's hard to keep track of your surroundings. So I'm just saying that I think it's time to to get out of here. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here. Really appreciate you all. If anything else goes on, we're going to take off here. At least I am. But anyways, have a great evening, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Sharing is caring. The only way that this channel is going to grow is obviously through word of mouth. Oh, here's someone else. Hey, Jay. So here's someone else real quick, guys. Commander Alpha Turkey, welcome.
Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up in the car. We're all gonna be.
Yeah.
Where's your ideal orgasm?
Oh, look at this guy.
Giving high levels of nice and
hold on, guys.
abuse. Where's your ideal orgasm? You didn't
This guy
give
was
enough
laughing.
money. That's where it's at.
See you tomorrow. Squirrel Squad, Travis.
Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a great evening. I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay safe out there, and see you guys on the next one. Later, everybody.